Yo, this is your boy Taryn the Black. This is July 9th, 2025, the morning after watching Superman 2025, James Gunn, Superman, I should say. And this is my quick reaction from last night, man, because last night I was drinking a little bit, watching the movie and everything. And let me set up the premise. Before y'all go watch this movie is not like any other Superman movie. As in, he taps in more into the DCAU instead of any other like Christopher Reeves and everything like that, or the Man of Steel or Superman Returns. So establish that. Just go in thinking that. I think a lot of the other reviewers are judging this movie compared to Man of Steel. And I think it's a mistake, personally. So, if to my humble opinion, if you enjoy the DCAU, I mean like Justice League Unlimited, um, a lot of the cartoon stuff, the Superman cartoon show, this feels like that. Um, the whole premise, I'm not gonna tell you like when it put it this way. There's no Superman origin story in this movie. You get straight into the action. Everything explained in from what era the Superman's in, and I think that was a good decision by James Gunn because that like a lot of the other superheroes, especially DC, they constantly going right back to the origins. I've been saying this to a lot of other like when we talk comic book movies and stuff. I talk about that a lot. Like, hey, just start Superman being Superman. We don't need to know his origin. His origin, like nobody's gonna do better job on his origin story than like the Donner Cut or like the Dawn of Superman's. That if y'all know who like meaning like Christopher Reeve Superman's. So with that being established, um, I personally think this is the best Superman since Superman 2, just because of not because it attacks themes from the show in the comics. It shows how Superman the hero trope is all over this movie. Like he goes through things you don't necessarily see Superman in the movies go through, and you see and how he deals with that. To me, it shows he has a lot of character growth throughout this movie. Um, his Lex Luthor was great, very great. Like you could tell they actually took time. So this Lex Luthor have I think I said Lex Luthor. I mean Lex Luthor. This Lex Luthor is more a mixture of the Superman, the TV, a lot of TV show like the dialogue and everything. That stuff comes straight from. I mean, Nicholas Hoult embodies that Superman from the animation show. He acts just like the mannerisms, the dialogue is. I mean, he did a good job. Like he stood out. He did a very good job on the narrative. The dialogue is very great, very good. I mean, um, I like the little nod to like the Gene Hackman the stuff he was wearing. I mean, that was a little. He did a little nod to Gene Hackman's Lex Luthor RPG. Gene Hackman. That was a crazy story. Um, a nod to he was like a mixture of all the Lex Luthors before him. Then he put his own slight spin on it and everything. The other characters like that was revealed, like Mr. Terrific. He, I like he's to me he's a sleeper. I would say he's a sleeper character in this whole thing. Him, like a lot of people didn't like. I mean, some of the reviews that it's mixed reviews on crypto, but like Mr. Riffic, I think personally, when y'all he's gonna be one of the most likable like side characters in the show in the movie. In my opinion, just because of he kind of he kind of takes up the still the scene with everybody he's in, like, even with Superman and stuff. Like and his powers are pretty unique. We haven't really seen that type of like. I'll say this: he's to me he's better than Cyborg was in BVS because like I mean Cyborg. It's an acquired taste. Then of course the actor outside of the outside of the movie, he was kind of weird. But like this dude, I forgot the dude's name. Matter of fact, let me see. Let me get the. He played in X-Men First Class. Do I even have him on her? Hold up. Okay. All right, they didn't even put him on. All right, that's messed up. I know he. Let me go here about the. Oh, they're going by when they actually got on the screen. I got it. Wilson. So there's a lot of cameos in this Mr. So this dude played on X-Men '97. He was on X-Men '97. I believe he great actor. I mean he not X-Men '97. X-Men First Class. Hold on, let me make sure. He in the blacklist. Okay. Dang, he got X-Men. He was Darwin. Darwin was the one that he could adapt to any situation. He was one of the villains. What was he a villain? No, he was actually an X-Man, I believe. All right. So yeah, totally good. I like he did a good job, Mr. Terrific. So so I recommend if you got kids, yeah, go watch this movie. Go watch this movie with your kids. I'm planning on watching with my daughters and stuff. Possibly next week or whatnot. I think this might beat Fantastic Four, honestly. It's the lower what's really gonna sell this movie is the crypto, the dynamic between like this another thing. There's really not I understand that there was like a lot of subterfuge about politics and everything. This wasn't a political movie. It was really human. Like some of the it's things Superman will be dealing with. Like especially in today's day and age, I know that's probably toxic to say, which because a lot of people use that for a modern audience, moniker. But this movie, and I like how James Gunn did do a little monologuing in a couple of scenes. If you don't like that, I mean, I don't even, like movie wise. Movies probably not your thing because every director does that. Like it'll be like a monologue of what they really feel about modern culture or whatever. That's it's always gonna be that to a point. It wasn't. I would say it was not heavy handed as much as I thought it was gonna be. So what will I grade this movie? I'm leaning A minus just because I always and I stipulate this. I always wanted Superman kind of based off the attitude Superman had in the DCAU. I to me that was those are the best Supermans outside of like the Crystal Reeves. So Corn Sweat did a great job. I forgot old girl is Lois name. I just went blank on her name. I think it's like Brosnan or something like that. Hold up, hold up. Oh man, Miss- hold up. They would not have this in order. Let's see. By the way, Window Price is Perry White. That was cool. I mean, he didn't really have too much. Yeah, Rachel Brosnahan, great Lois, great Lois. She's probably top three Lois Lane right now, top hands down. Um, I don't want to get. Man, you gotta have the original Lois Lane. Then oh my God, I went blank on old girl from Lois Clark. Shout out to Dean Kane, by the way. Um, I like that. There was a lot of stuff that Superman would be dealing with dialogue wise with her because they come from two different worldviews. That's another plus. She was pretty. Oh yeah, and by the way, she wear a lot of white tank tops later on in the movie. So that spoiler alert, you enjoy that if you like a heterosexual man. But that's about it. Nine, I'll say 9 out of 10. Be straight up. That's probably A minus, not around that range. Um, these if you're a DCAU fan, you're gonna love this. If you just basically the issues I did have with it, maybe some of the musical choices was that could have been better. Um, the costume, it grows on you, but it's not my favorite costume. I'm not gonna lie about that. And another thing before I leave, um, shout out to James Gunn on this part too. Like everybody's, this is spoiler alert. If y'all not really feeling this, y'all could go ahead, and, you know. But like Hawk Girl, the outfit Hawk Girl wears initially, she's one of the few actresses. She actually got hotter throughout the movie. It's the weirdest thing. So that's something to look forward to. If y'all just want to see her get hotter throughout the movie, and she didn't really have too much dialogue and everything. She pretty much was, and it's like that in the show. Like she comes off as she actually. I think if they would add slightly more dialogue, she would have probably been more fleshed out. But she was all right. It wasn't anything. They didn't push the girl boss thing with her or whatever. She was she was likable, but she kind of balances out Mr. Terrific and I didn't even get to Green Lantern. Green Lantern, he was funny. He was more of the comic relief of the movie. So I I give it 9. Go watch this movie with your family. Go enjoy it. Turn off the noise. All turn off the media on what they trying to get you to think about this movie. This movie is a great movie. Y'all take care. Like, share, subscribe.